What it do? It's your boy Slim Trader. We are back at it again with another weekend analysis. It's Sunday, about to be Monday. Market has already been jumping. I kind of wish I did this video a little sooner because the way that the market is moving is what I anticipated. There's a nice little gap for UJ already. Will it be filled? Will the price go back down to fill it? I don't know. But I was bullish on UJ for this week. But we do have some areas of concern that we need to see if we're going to pass in order to continue on to the upside. But we're going to do the usual UJ, GU, GJ, gold, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla. Well, let's start with UJ right now. Let's go on a daily. The daily we have this crazy push. We done skipped about 200 pips worth of a gap pretty much. So that entails that buyers are in control. We are sitting on a trend line that I had. It looks like it just pretty much activated, and from there we're gonna see if we can pass this purple. I do see price getting above 151. But from there, we'll see where it wants to go. I think it will try to test this last high over here at 157. So that's a big chunk of change to do for UJ. I just want to keep this short and simple. Let me take off this fib. We'll take this off. But what we do have is actually, let me go back because that second fib is what I still want. I want this fib. Let me delete that. Okay, so if you look at the fib from the initial move from down here, we do have the high to where we came down, 61.8. It's been a solid support. We just had a little bit of jankiness going from April up to now, but it looks like UJ seems like it wants to make a decision on where it wants to go. Looks like it's going to be making some, like I said, catching these last highs, and then from there we'll see what it wants to do. But I mean, if we're looking at this whole move, we've got this low and we got this high, and then we had a nice support. I mean, we're still bullish. We haven't broken structure or anything to indicate that we are going down. But there has been instances where I thought we were going to go down, but right now we're still holding on. I don't like this. Let me take that off. Well, let me go back. Sorry. I just for me, I feel like we haven't broke structure, so we're still going on the upside. The only thing is, I know gaps aren't always to be filled, but this is a nice little gap right here. That's a big gap. I'm just trying to figure out if it's gonna get filled or not, but if it does, then that's a nice entry for a buy because I just still feel like UJ would continue to go up. So we go to GU. GU for me looks bearish. We've been in a little range for a minute, but as we zoom in, let's get to the 4 hour. We're we're pretty much. mm, I would say from here, this is a high. I think we could be anticipating a new set of lows here. And I think this is where we would start whoops. I think this is where we would start the next impulse move to the downside for me. Even though the last two 4 hour candles has been bullish, we did start off with a gap for Sunday. I think we're just gonna fill that in and then continue down. Now, how far down is if we look at the initial move right down here, we can see the fib. We can see price getting down to at least 130. 130 is a major psychological level. If you want to look at it from a trend line basis, we kind of like broke the main trend. We didn't make any new highs. Um, Even if you wanted to do it right here, I mean, we're still breaking that, so and getting rejection. I know trend lines can be tricky, but I have a way of figuring out how I do my trend lines. But from what I do, it seems like that we might be heading for a pullback. Not necessarily saying that GU is going to be bearish, but we still have to respect the uptrend that it is forming. Um, and we could possibly be meeting these last highs back here back in 2021. But before we do that, I do think that we may be heading down for a little bit, um, or pullback. So we will see. If we go on a Heikin-Ashi, we can have a better understanding of how this was weakening. As you can see, these green candles doesn't look too strong to me. This one right here indicates that this is where the sellers are taking over. We had this little green candle, and now we got a red candle. So even if we go to the 4 hour, we can see that we're still weakening, and I think this is a good solid opportunity for sales just until we do eclipse this counter trend. I'm going to call it a counter trend for now because I do think that GU will continue to go up eventually, but I think a pullback is necessary. GJ started off strong as well. We'll drop off of the Heikin-Ashi. We have a gap on this one as well. We do have a solid purple line that I think that we may see some type of pullback or reversal. Um, but I'm not touching GJ. GJ is just so choppy to me. I just don't like the choppiness. But I honestly can see GJ get all the way up to about 205, 206 area and then head on down. But it has a lot of room for some bullish momentum. It's just a matter of where can you get in now. It's kind of too late to be honest. So that's something you just kind of gotta wait for. But I do like GJ moving up. It's just I think we're gonna see a stopping point here soon, or a slowdown point, should I say? This purple or matching these last highs around the 206 area. Gold's just ripping. 4,000 probably the next point of interest, next major psychological level. I don't know until gold shows me something different. I mean, there's like nothing you can really follow. It's just straight bullish. So, I mean, if you want to get on like a lower time frame, like an hour, then just catch the wave if you can. Whenever you see a red candle or two, you see like I don't know. For me, I mean, I'm riding it. I'm riding it. 4,000, 5,000, wherever you want to go gold, I'm with you. Until I see something different, gold is bullish. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Easy wins right there. Next we're gonna do stocks. We got Nvidia. Nvidia kind of hanging on, but still making new highs. Um, I mean, it's the best chip out there, chip maker. I mean, what else do you want? This is you getting the bang for your buck. I mean, I think this is kind of like gold in a sense. It's just gonna keep ripping up. You just gotta get in where you fit in. We have 180, 180, 125. That's a level of support now. I mean, so if Nvidia wants to go down a little bit, 181 is a nice support area for it to continue to bounce back up. So I'm looking at 200 between 200 and 204 for Nvidia before we see some type of weakness. And that's another one. Apple always been like an Apple. Come on. I mean, this was back in the day when we was talking about how it was gonna rip up, and here we are. We're at equal highs, equal all time highs. Um, so the move is done. I think we may see some type of a brief pullback, but until then, I mean, still bullish on Apple until otherwise. I mean, everything's just going straight. Mm, just gotta find a good entry point if you haven't already. Tesla, um, Tesla took a nice dip over the past day or two, so um, I think it's a pullback definitely. We can see Tesla possibly getting. Let me see. It's on the 1 hour. Hmm, we got Tesla possibly continuing. I see we got this little brief support area that I think we're gonna break. This little neckline. I think we're gonna break that. We do have a gap right here that needs to be filled. That brings us between the 50 and 60, or if it wants to dip all the way down to retest the trend line in this box right here. It's kind of like a confluence for me. But I can see Tesla dipping a little bit, and then continuing up. But we have earnings on the 22nd, probably just in time for it to continue back up. But as of now, looking at this 4 hour, the last 4 hour candle did stay above this red, so this probably could be the end of the pullback, to be honest. But I was always saying 500 to test for Tesla, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe either earnings will get it to 500, or the move before earnings gets it to 500. But I like how Tesla is. I'm just kind of concerned that these nice big bearish candles on the 4 hour, it might cause it to break this little mini support it has. Come back, fill this gap, and do like a little bit of a dip before it starts to go up again. But that's all I have for the week. Hope you guys have a great week of trading.